Today I'm surviving 200 days in a Taiga-Only Minecraft world. That means for the next 200 days, I have to survive with some huge goals ahead of me. First, craft full diamond armor and diamond tools. Second, defeat the Ender Dragon. Third, obtain the dragon egg, dragon head, and Elytra. And finally, build an entire custom village from scratch. To make this challenge even harder, I'm playing in hardcore mode. Can I actually survive 200 days in a Taiga-Only biome? Yo guys, I just spawned on top of a tree. Wait, what? Literally on top of a tree. The weather looks amazing, and honestly, the taiga environment feels absolutely incredible. So on day 0, I spawned right on a tree. And near my spawn point, I immediately spotted a taiga village. After chopping down a spruce tree, I made my way down. The village was super close, so I walked straight in. The very first house I checked had absolutely nothing inside. Literally not even a chest. Looks like it belonged to a librarian villager. Then I checked another house with double doors and grabbed a bed from inside. Finally, I found a chest. Inside, I got some bread and a few other useful items. A little farther ahead, I met a blacksmith villager who completely ignored me, and these villager trades are way too expensive. After exploring more, I found another blacksmith who was offering iron tools. From the blacksmith chest, I got an iron chestplate, iron leggings, 3 apples, 1 gold ingot, 6 bread, and copper horse armor. So now I'm already getting stronger with some iron armor, and I finally have a decent food source. This farmer villager is basically keeping us alive. There are tons of sweet berries in this village, and we can eat them for food. But if you walk through them, they slowly damage you. And here's the village bodyguard, the iron golem. He's somehow stuck inside tree leaves. First, I made a crafting table. Then I crafted a wooden axe and put it to use immediately. The first iron in this world came from the village bodyguard. Using that iron, I crafted an iron pickaxe. Next, I picked a spot for my mining area. After gathering some cobblestone, I crafted a few decorations, made spruce slabs, and created charcoal. We're gonna use that charcoal to make torches. Now that we have enough torches and food, it's finally time to go mining. And right here, I found the first iron ore in this taiga world. After that, I mined a bunch more ores. I picked a spot, smelted the iron ore in a furnace, and turned it into iron. Using that iron, I crafted iron boots. Then I kept mining for a while longer and crafted more pickaxes. We've gathered plenty of ores, so let's head back to the village. At the same time, it's raining like crazy in our world. For now, I'm gonna stay temporarily inside a villager's house. And since it's already nighttime, let's get some sleep. Good morning, guys. Because of the lack of food, my hunger bar and health are getting really low, but we found plenty of iron ore, copper ore, and gold ore. Let's smelt everything. Then I crafted an iron hoe and set up a farming area. I also made some bread for food. Since we're running low on wood, I chopped down some spruce trees. Using that wood, I crafted and placed a few chests, and while doing all that, night arrived again. Sweet berries aren't filling up my hunger fast enough. That's why I've entered the spruce forest. I'm gonna hunt some animals and collect better food. And while exploring, I found sugarcane too. All the food I collected went straight into the furnace, and I planted every piece of sugarcane I found. Everything's done. Now I've built a square border around the village. While building the border, I found something insanely rare. A naturally spawned pink sheep. Pink sheep are incredibly rare. Now that the border is complete, it's time to cut down every spruce tree inside it. I crafted a bunch of iron axes and got to work. While chopping trees, I ran into some pillagers. After defeating their captain, I got an ominous bottle. All the spruce trees are gone now, and I got tons of sticks, spruce saplings, and wood. I even crafted a bunch of furnaces to smelt cobblestone, and before I knew it, 15 days had already passed. My mining area is packed with mobs because there aren't any light sources there, so I spent even more time mining. And right here, I found the first diamond of this world, but there was only one. Now it's finally time to build our mining area. The mining area is now fully complete, and our sugarcane and crops have grown too. After harvesting them, I replanted everything. I crafted a fletching table and gave a villager the Fletcher job. The Fletcher trades emeralds for sticks. And since we have endless spruce wood, this is easy. Spruce wood becomes planks. Planks become sticks. Sticks become emeralds. Easy process. But trading can wait. First, I need to upgrade my armor and tools. Back to the mines we go. The new spear has insane range. Its damage may be lower, but the reach is amazing. After fighting mobs nonstop, my armor durability got really low, so I crafted copper armor. And while mining, I discovered a lava pool. Perfect. Mining is finally complete. Along with diamonds, I collected tons of different ores, so let's quickly craft full diamond armor. And for entering the Nether, I crafted a pair of gold boots. The nether portal is finally ready. Let's see what kind of nether spawn we got. Not amazing, but honestly, it's decent. Now we have all the resources needed to build walls around the village. So let's get started. The wall is gonna look something like this. Walls are finally complete, and it's raining again. Honestly, everything looks amazing. Guys, a wandering trader just spawned, and he's selling mangrove saplings and birch saplings. So I bought both of them. Meanwhile, our crops in sugarcane have grown again. Now it's time to chop down some mangrove and birch trees. And with that, we've officially survived 50 days. I'm back in the nether again. Our spawn point is inside a cave, so I'll need to build my way forward. There's only one thing we really need from the nether: bone blocks, because we need bone meal to grow more trees. While collecting bone blocks, I found another fortress. Slowly and carefully, let's move forward and try to get some blaze rods. Since this fortress is inside a soul sand valley, tons of wither skeletons are spawning everywhere. Surviving here is incredibly difficult, and because this is hardcore mode, one mistake could end the entire world. There's no way I'm going through this side. Too many wither skeletons and blazes. The blazes just won't stop firing. I need another route. There's a path under the fortress, but it's risky. Right here, our world was this close to being deleted. Finally, I made it. Let's quickly gather some blaze rods. Collecting blaze rods is way harder than I expected. After placing blocks and running for my life, I finally made it back to the overworld. While collecting bone blocks, I found a happy ghast, and now I'm fertilizing it. For now, I've placed it down so it can grow. We now have tons of bone meal. That means we can rapidly grow trees and chop them down. So I quickly grew and harvested a massive amount of trees. The wood grind is finally complete. Now we have tons of wood for future builds, and the happy ghast has finished growing. It's tiny, adorable, and honestly, super cute. At the same time, I keep taking care of my food supply. For the happy ghast, I crafted a red harness, and now it's fully grown. I equipped the harness, and we can finally ride it. The happy ghast looks even cuter with its harness on. Its little goggles are adorable. From up here, the village looks completely empty. Nothing has been built yet, but slowly, we're going to build everything. We already have all the materials needed for a villager trading hall, so let's quickly build one. The trading hall is finally complete. I didn't build anything too crazy, but it's more than enough for now. I placed beds inside for the villagers, and now it's time to move them into their new home. After a lot of struggle, I finally managed to get a villager inside the trading hall. And of course, I immediately started trading. For now, we only have one villager, but to start breeding, we need at least two. That means it's time to go find another village. While searching, I ran into another group of pillagers. I defeated them too. Grabbed my boat and headed out in search of another villager. And after exploring for a while, I found a village surprisingly fast. Time to kidnap a villager and bring him back to base. Guys, we've got a small problem. I had to stop because moving forward from here is pretty difficult. There's no river connected to this area, so we'll have to move the villager on foot. First, I crafted a cartography table, gave the villager a job, and slowly moved him forward. Finally, the villager got into the boat, and this river actually connects all the way back to our base, so let's head home quickly. Using the same strategy, I moved the villager into the trading hall. I gave the second villager a job too, and did a little trading. Now that the villager problem is solved, it's time to build a mob farm. I'm going with a simple basic mob farm. First, let's quickly craft all the materials we need. The materials are ready, now it's time to build. Guys, the mob farm is finally complete. It's not the most efficient farm in the world, but it works well enough. And look at that, another wandering trader just spawned. This one brought moss blocks, oak saplings, and dark oak saplings. Unfortunately, I don't have a single emerald in my inventory, so I quickly grabbed some emeralds and bought every sapling along with the moss blocks. And of course, I'm taking his llamas back to my base too. And the pillagers are back again. I planted every sapling I bought from the wandering trader, and as you can see, the pillagers absolutely filled me with arrows. After that, I went AFK at the mob farm for a while. Even after 2 hours of AFK time, we barely got any loot. This mob farm is way too slow. Looks like we'll need to collect bone blocks from the nether because this farm just isn't cutting it. While collecting bone blocks, I found a bunch of happy ghasts. I used all my gold to trade with piglins. We didn't get anything too special, but we did get a Soul Speed 3 enchanted book. With tons of materials in hand, I returned to the overworld. One by one, I placed all the happy ghasts so they could grow. Now it's finally time to build something. After chopping down tons of trees, I built a massive windmill. giant windmill and farming area are finally complete. And honestly, this whole area looks absolutely incredible. I gave a few villagers the librarian job because it's finally time for enchanting. After resetting trades for a while, I finally got the mending book. And how could we forget our village bodyguard? Right now, I only have 1 diamond left, and to craft an enchanting table and more tools, we need even more diamonds, which means it's time to go mining again. This time, I headed into the mine shafts. Mine shafts are perfect for finding diamonds and plenty of other ores. After smelting some iron, I crafted an anvil. Then I combined 2 Fortune 2 books into a Fortune 3 book and applied it to my diamond pickaxe. Now we're gonna get way more ores. After spending quite some time mining, we collected an insane amount of resources. Honestly, this is more than enough for the entire video. I smelted a bunch of iron ore and crafted every remaining piece of diamond armor and tools. Guys, we finally have full diamond armor and diamond tools. Let's quickly build an enchanting setup. This actually looks pretty good. The enchanting table is finally placed. Now we can start enchanting. First, I enchanted a new pickaxe and got efficiency 4. Then I enchanted an axe and got unbreaking 3. The shovel got efficiency 3. The spear received fire aspect 2 and unbreaking 3. But when it was time to enchant the sword, I completely ran out of XP. No matter what, we need more XP. So I headed into the Nether to mine quartz. Nether quartz is one of the fastest ways to get XP. After a ton of mining, I managed to reach level 46, and with that, we have officially survived 99 days. Finally, I enchanted the sword and got knockback 2 and unbreaking 3. My pickaxe durability was also getting really low. At this point, it only had efficiency 4. Then, I enchanted a bow and got power 4. The helmet got respiration 3 and aqua affinity. The boots got protection 3 and unbreaking 3. The chest plate received blast protection 4, and the leggings got protection 4 and unbreaking 3. After all that enchanting, our XP was completely gone. But for now, we have a pretty solid enchantment setup. I'm back in the Nether again. This time, we're collecting blaze rods. And once again, I almost died. At this point, we have enough blaze rods to find the stronghold, but we're still missing ender pearls. That means we need to trade for them. Finally, a cleric villager is trading ender pearls. I grabbed all the gunpowder from the mob farm, collected a bunch of sugarcane, and crafted a huge stack of duration 3 rockets. I also crafted eyes of ender. Now we're fully prepared to defeat the ender dragon, and we have officially survived 100 days, of course. Pillagers showed up again while heading to the stronghold. The stronghold is somewhere beneath this area. And we found it. Now we just need to locate the end portal room. The very first chest contained a golden apple, a smithing template, and an ender pearl. Then I found a library room. Inside its chest were protection 4 and efficiency 4 books, along with another smithing template. The second chest only had another smithing template. Later, I found another library room and grabbed yet another smithing template. Finally, we found the end portal room. Let's head into the end and defeat the ender dragon. Our end spawn isn't bad. Without strong armor, I easily could have died here. I towered up and destroyed every end crystal one by one. Now it's time to eliminate the ender dragon. Finally, the ender dragon has been defeated, and I collected the dragon egg too. Now let's head to the outer end islands and search for an end city. Guys, we spawned incredibly far away from the end islands. Carefully placing blocks, I slowly made my way across. If I accidentally let go of shift for even a second, this hardcore world would be over. I finally reached the end islands. Now we just need to find an end city. After searching for a while, I found one, but unfortunately, it didn't have an end ship, and honestly, it was pretty small. The first chest contained emeralds, iron, a smithing template, and an iron sword. The second chest had 2 diamond leggings and a pickaxe. Using shulker shells, I crafted a shulker box because my inventory was completely full. After wandering around even more, I finally found a massive end city, and this one actually had an end ship. First things first. Let's grab the Elytra and the dragon head. Guys, tell me in the comments, how does the Elytra skin look? I looted everything inside the end city. One chest had emeralds, iron diamonds, and an iron chest plate. Other chests had gold, more iron, tools, and armor. Honestly, gold feels ridiculously cheap in the end. Near the end city, I found an end gateway portal. Before returning to base, I collected some obsidian. We're going to need it for future nether portals. Guys, let's build an awesome nether portal. The new nether portal is complete. It's pretty decent. Now let's check where it links. And perfect, it connected to our old nether portal. That means we no longer need the old portal. We need to build a nether portal inside the stronghold's end portal room. Traveling from our base to the stronghold takes nearly 3,000 blocks. That's way too far. Traveling through the nether is definitely the best option. Finally, I made it back to the stronghold tower. After a lot of searching, I found the tower I had marked earlier. The moment I reached it, my elytra durability was almost gone. Flying wasn't an option anymore. So I placed water and carefully climbed down. First, I blocked this gap. Then I built another nether portal. The portal is complete. Let's see where it spawns us. You guys can see it for yourselves. We spawned right next to a lava pool. And wait, this is the exact same nether fortress where I collected blaze rods earlier. But the stronghold portal isn't working properly. When I returned through the nether, it teleported me to a completely different location. Looks like we need to fix it. We'll need the exact coordinates of both nether portals. Thankfully, I installed a nether coordinates mod, so fixing the portal should be easy. Now we can travel to the end super easily. The first thing I did was put a mending book on my elytra. The mob farm barely gives any XP, so I'm going to repair my elytra through trading. At this point, all my food supplies were basically gone. And honestly, how long can bread keep us going? So I maxed out a farmer villager and bought a bunch of golden carrots. From now on, golden carrots are my main food source. Then I went ahead and bought every enchantment book I still needed. I'm back inside the cave mine shafts again. Earlier, I completely forgot to loot one chest, and surprisingly, it actually had some useful items inside. Now we need to build an Enderman XP farm. Regular enchanting alone isn't enough if we want truly powerful gear. So I gathered every item needed for the farm. Using our new nether portal route, I headed to the end to see how long the trip would take. Honestly, it was pretty fast. Now let's find a good location to build a farm. Before starting, I needed to collect some ender pearls to summon an endermite. After gathering enough pearls, I was ready to go. And this area looks absolutely perfect for the XP farm. First, I placed a lava bucket at the edge of the end island. Once the lava flowed all the way down, I placed water beside it. The lava and water generated a cobblestone bridge stretching toward the void. Very carefully, I climbed down the cobblestone path. At the very bottom, I placed leaves on the final block. Then I traveled about 160 blocks away from the main island. After that, I built a platform like this. Then I went up another 22 blocks and created a spawning platform where endermen could appear. Finally, I spawned an endermite, placed it inside a minecart, and gave it a name tag. After that, I removed all the temporary blocks. Finally, the Enderman XP farm is complete. Now let's head back to the overworld and grab everything needed for a proper enchanting setup. It's already nighttime in the overworld, so let's sleep first. I brought all the required materials and quickly built the setup. The enchanting area is now fully complete. Time to start enchanting. We're going for the best enchantments possible. After spending quite a while combining and enchanting everything, I finally finished all my armor and tools. So let me show you exactly what enchantments I got. The boots have Protection 4, Depth Strider 3, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. The leggings have Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. The chestplate has Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. The helmet has Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. The sword has Smite 5, Sweeping Edge 3, Knockback 2, Looting 3, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. The Elytra has Unbreaking 3 and Mending. The axe has Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. The hoe has Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, and Unbreaking 3. The pickaxe has Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. The shovel has Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. The spear has Fire Aspect 2 and Unbreaking 3. And finally, the bow has Power 5, Flame, Punch 2, Unbreaking 3, and Infinity. So that's the full enchantment setup on all my gear. Now we need a massive amount of clay balls to craft bricks. Luckily, clay is easy to find along riverbanks. Large clay patches generate all over rivers. So let's collect a ton of clay. You probably remember the pink sheep we found earlier. We already captured it and kept it inside a boat, and we're going to build a special area for it in the new build zone. After spending some time gathering clay, I collected a huge amount. Then I smelted all of it into bricks. While the clay was smelting, I decided to start a raid. I drank an ominous bottle and got the bad omen effect. Now let's see where the raiders attack from. The first wave started outside the village walls. One by one, I eliminated every raider using my bow. The next wave started immediately after that, but where are they spawning? After searching everywhere, I found a single raider near the trading hall. But where was the rest of the group? I found another raider and took him out too. Then a few more showed up. One of them was hiding inside a cave and took forever to find. Finally, the bricks are ready, and even more clay is still smelting. I crafted all the bricks into brick blocks. Guys, the last raider was hiding underneath the windmill, and another raid wave had already arrived, so I cleared that group too. Next, I built a brick border around the windmill farming area. And honestly, the brick border looks absolutely amazing. I also crafted a bunch of different colored harnesses for the happy guests. They're about to look even cuter. The first one got a pink harness, the second got a magenta harness, the third got a purple harness, the fourth got a blue harness, and the last one got a yellow harness. Now every happy guest has its own harness, and they all look awesome. Next, I removed all the villagers' old houses from inside the base. The old village structures are finally cleared, and now you can really see how massive this base area is. There's so much room to build. After surviving for so many days and collecting resources from all over the world, I now have huge amounts of materials stored up, so it's finally time to put all those resources to use. The first thing I built was a brand new mini trading hall. Guys, the blueprint you're seeing right now is for a mansion-style witch house, and building something this massive requires a crazy amount of resources. Thankfully, we already have everything we need, so let's start building. Finally, this build took forever, but we're officially 50% done. Another mansion blueprint is already prepared, and I connected all the houses and mansions to the windmill area. There's still another 50% left to build, so let's keep going. Finally, guys, the full base transformation is complete, and honestly, it looks absolutely incredible. We've now survived well over 200 days in this world, and with that, our 200 days in a Taiga-Only Minecraft world journey comes to an end. Let me know what you thought of the video down in the comments, and most importantly, how would you rate the editing out of 10? Also tell me how you'd rate the village transformation out of 10. If you want to see more epic Minecraft adventures like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what world I should survive in next. So finally guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye guys.